very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this Thursday night edition of Sports Tonight. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Of course, tonight we will continue to pay tribute to the fallen former Super Eagles captain and coach, Stephen Okechukwu Keshi. We'll focus, of course, on the tributes coming in from all across the world on the show tonight. So we start off tonight with the tribute to Stephen Keshi. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight. All right, right there on the screen, the Nigeria Football Federation President, Amaju Pinnick, earlier today led a delegation of some eminent football persons to the family, to visit the family of fallen former Super Eagles captain and coach, Stephen Okechukwu Keshi. Amaju Pinnick, of course, alongside Austin Eguavon that you see on your screen. And of course, some officials like the chairman of Delta State Sports Commission, Tony Okowa, chairman of the Football Associations of Edo and Bayelsa State, Frank Elaboya and Pobeni Ogun, and of course, NFF marketer, renowned marketing consultant of the Nigerian Football Federation, Mike Itamagbo. Of course, you saw Austin Eguavon and some other key members of the team, 1994 Eagles, as well in that picture. They were received by Ricky Abureme, the brother-in-law to late Stephen Keshi, and of course by his cousin Ebuka Ofoyin. It was a very, very important visit where the president of the Nigerian Football Federation delivered a condolence letter to the family and reiterated that the Nigerian Football Federation would meet soon to consider the befitting way to immortalize the former captain and the former coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's also talking about commiserations and condolences from across the world because Stephen Keshi was not just a Nigerian legend, he was an African legend, an international football star.
Even though his immediate constituency is his family, football is his larger constituency, and the depth in which they want the Nigerian Football Federation to go in terms of burial plans is what exactly we are going to do. As I speak to you, I've gotten over 30 letters from 30 federation presidents all over the world. I got to this morning from CONCACAF, one from CONIBAL, all saying the impact of this great legend of ours. So, and everybody's asking when the funeral. So we, through the Nigerian Football Federation, we should be able to communicate to the outside world because everybody wants to come and give him a befitting funeral. We got call from the president of FIFA, president of CAF, and everybody is so pained and livid about what happened. I even got a personal call from CNN as well before they put it on air, So anybody that did not know the importance of football should know the importance of Stephen Keshi now. And we're going to liaise with the Ministry of Youth and Sports to see how Keshi can be immortalized. He needs to be immortalized.
We lost a brother, we lost an icon, we lost someone who had really, sweated for this nation, someone who has really proven beyond doubts of his, patriotism to his country. This is an icon, and in terms of what the nation and the football governing body should do, giving a stadium to his name, after him, naming a stadium after him.
Disappointing, for Africa, more especially the rumor that he was going to coach Orlando Pirates. That's what makes me feel so bad because, I was looking forward to see Keshi coaching that team, Orlando Pirates or Bafana Bafana.
He really brought African football to the world platform. So wish we have many more people like him in the continent. Yeah, man, it's a great loss.
It's such a big loss. He was a legend in his own right, and it's a blow to the African nation as a whole, you know, especially when it comes to soccer. So rest in peace.
We were looking forward to Stephen Keshi coming to coach maybe Orlando Pirates, these big teams, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, even Sundowns. Now that he has passed away, we will not have that chance of seeing him in South Africa coaching these big teams.
Well, my words on Stephen Keshi is that unfortunate to the whole nation that, well, life it doesn't belong to us. So only the Creator knows. And what I know about him, he was the best player. He was also the best coach.
All right, so you see messages from all across the world. You saw Peter Rufai, who was a very, very close friend, playmate. In fact, Peter Rufai was the best man at Stephen Keshi's wedding over 34 years ago. Of course, you also had reactions coming through from South Africa. The news all over was that Stephen Keshi was probably on his way to South Africa to handle one of the top clubs in South Africa. And all of that now is over because Stephen Keshi is no more. And of course, that's just to show that Keshi was more than a Nigerian legend. Keshi was an African legend, and he made impact all across the globe. Well, on the program tonight, of course, we'll continue what we did yesterday. We'll be reading a lot of your comments. We want you to talk to us about all of this. But tonight, there's going to be a different angle to it. We want you to talk to us about how best to immortalize Stephen Keshi. So as you talk to us tonight, by means of feedback, we want to hear from you. How do you think Stephen Keshi can be immortalized? What's the best way that we can keep the memory of Stephen Keshi alive in Nigeria? We want you to talk to us using those platforms that you've seen right there on your screen, on Facebook, and of course those handles on Twitter. They're going to be active.